Hi everyone, it's your boy Ricky here, and I'm here with my friend, my good friend, my spirit mom, Melinda.
Hi.
It's a Card Knock Life on Instagram. We are here today to share the latest release from Honeybee Stamps. Now, on the last video, you saw us like whisper to each other. We played telephone to talk about what we liked about the release. Well, now we have the release here. I think I have everything but 2 or 3 items. And we are going to share it with you down on the camera. And we're just going to talk about maybe some of the ideas that you could have or that we would have to make these products so that you would have ideas too. And the release comes out today, August 25th at 7 p.m. Central. So hopefully you enjoy this video. Melinda and I will be talking about, I'm just moving some stuff around here. We're going to be talking just about the product, how we would use it, and then hopefully that gives you some ideas. So how does that sound, Melinda?
That sounds fun.
All
I'm
right.
excited.
Let's go down to the downward facing camera and let's bring in the first couple things. Ooh.
Okay, how much do we love an adhesive gem?
I love, probably my favorite color is the color that I have on right now on my shirt, this light blue.
It matches.
One thing that I love about Honeybee Stamps is they've gone from these gems that are all one size to these various different sizes. So we have the availability to make like really cool clusters with the different sizes that we have here. So we have Harvest or Homestead Harvest and Harvest Pearl stickers. And I think these are going to look really nice.
Yeah, I love this
Very
red.
fall colors.
I love this whole series of red to pink.
And I'm digging the blues.
Yeah.
Those are the best.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Oh, and always my favorite.
Yes.
I think honeybee paper is so good.
And this probably is one of my favorite paper pads besides last year's Christmas. You guys know I have talked about that Christmas pad paper, which you should still go get. I'll put the link down in the description because you're going to need them for this Christmas.
Get 2, 1 to never use and 1 to use. That's how.
Or 3, 1 to use, 1 to look at, and 1 never to open.
Have to have a backup. You never know.
So we'll go through the paper pad here. You want to go through this one first or that? Okay.
I'm so excited.
So very beautiful. We have like a plaid.
That is a gorgeous fall plaid.
These two look good together.
Yes.
It's
beautiful
amazing.
together. Like you could just make a whole card with just the beautiful pattern paper.
Definitely.
And of course, love watercolor.
They're so good about matching the colors with all the paper.
Yeah.
It's just so nice.
Everything goes good together in the pearls. I love this Holly Hobby looking pattern. It's just beautiful.
So great.
And I love the way they have like, this is like a pattern, but it's very like neutral. It's not, and then they've got the more bright patterns. So depending on your mood and your card.
I know this is like one of your favorite colors.
I love that. I love this, and I think it would be so great for die cuts or just a beautiful subtle background.
This is super cute. These little flowers.
I like that too.
That is super
really
cute.
Pretty.
Like that would be so cute cut out with a heart.
Ooh, it would.
I'm all about the hearts lately. I don't know why.
Yeah, you are. Another beautiful, simple background. I love the colors. They're great fall colors. And they're a little, this is like not what I would normally put in with a fall color, but it goes good with everything.
It also reminds me of my grandma's wallpaper.
Ooh, that's always good. Yeah.
I love
another
this.
plaid.
And it's got like some stitch. It looks kind of stitched in there.
Yeah, it looks like
cool.
fabric. Ooh,
Like
that looks like a sky or something. That's gorgeous. So
I like
fun.
This, making me dizzy. We both oohed and awed when we saw this.
I love the texture on that.
But it's like corduroy. I think it's corduroy.
It does look like corduroy.
It's not jeans.
And it looks
corduroy.
like worn fabric,
I love that.
It's really beautiful.
Ooh,
That's really gorgeous too.
Love that.
That would be this. Together again. Those are so beautiful together.
So good. Even these two go together.
Yeah, that's really beautiful. The colors.
Ooh, this is cardboard. It's that what is that called?
Oh yeah, it's almost like the inside of the
Yeah.
cardboard that's rippled. Not sure what.
You got some burlap.
That's a good one. That's definitely a good
Which
fall
later
one.
on, we're going to see something in here that could be used on this.
Perfect, yeah. I like these.
Is
I
that
think these are...
or carpet? Or?
This almost looks like some sort of textured fabric too. It looks like upholstery.
So we definitely love this pattern paper. It's
Love it.
very pretty. It has very great fall colors. Even though some of the blues, I guess, I would think more are winter, but they
Which
they
is
go
good.
well. They go well.
I think they
This could be
all
winter.
coordinate so beautifully. Like I said, I wouldn't think to put that blue in there, but when I see it, I love it. You know,
Especially the blue and the yellow together. That
Oh,
looks so
yeah.
good. So good.
their paper's so good.
And then we also have the pins and stripes, or pinstripes and polka dot paper.
Which I love me a polka dot.
We sure do.
Always good. Ooh, great colors.
We'll go through this one pretty quickly because it's the same pattern, just in different colors.
Yeah, and this is going to coordinate beautifully with that other pad.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, if you want a more crazy pattern
I like this pink.
that's bigger, yeah, and then the small polka dots. Ooh, I love pink. I love mustard. I love pink and mustard together. Love. More love.
Ooh, is that? Oh, that one's polka dot, but barely. You can barely see
Oh
it.
yeah, oh okay, it's super subtle. That's good. I love
like
that
this
blue.
light blue.
Yeah, I like it too. And I think again, like this would be good for multi seasons. You know, you can spring, winter.
And like if you're doing die cutting and stuff, I would use this for a sky.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I've seen you
I
do
always
that
do
before.
that.
That's
Yeah.
super cute.
And I'll use a green for the grass.
Yeah, I've seen you do that and thought that was really clever. Love a good taupe. It's neutral, good with everything. Oh, this is a great neutral too. Oh, I like that.
So that is the paper pads for this release. Love it. It's great. And yeah, we're addicted to paper.
I love paper.
I have an addiction, and it's pretty bad when it comes to the paper.
And I mean, anybody that's seen any of my reels, about half of them are using scraps of paper that I hoard, and I put them in a pile and think, oh, I'll use them to start a fire in the winter. And then I go to start the fire, and I'm like, ooh, there's a whole save pile where I take stuff out. And save
This
it.
can go into a scene.
Yeah, I could use this.
Alrighty, let's
Okay.
go down. Here
Something
we go.
else. Is this a freebie?
This is the freebie, yeah.
Yeah, I'm loving these freebies.
We love the word freebies because for the longest time we had little characters, right? For freebies,
Yeah,
usually
which
there
is
were little
great.
bees, which we loved. But
And then they had paper for a while,
yeah, there
which
was
was also
paper.
good. That was
and the
last year.
envelopes was the envelopes freebies? I can't remember, but the pattern pre-cut pattern paper were freebies. I know that. And then they had matching envelopes. I don't think they were for free. But then we have this guy.
Which I love that they switch it up. This is cool. So, you know, no matter what kind of person you are, you're always going to love a freebie, right? But this I'm really, really loving.
And I think this is free, $75 over, and you get both if it's over $100, I believe.
Which is so worth it.
Don't quote me on that. I think it's at least 75.
Yeah.
You get the stamp. This one I can't remember if it's 100 or 125.
Okay.
We'll have to research that, and we'll put it down in the link for you, or put it down in the description.
And Honeybee
super
now
cute.
has little storage containers for everything with dyes, magnetic things for the dyes. I'm obsessed. I've been using them. I'm repackaging everything of that. And they have smaller ones that fit these too.
Oh, really? They're smaller ones?
They fit this neck size that we're going to show, I think, better. But I've been using
you could put
those
two
too.
of these probably in one.
Oh, I might do that. Oh, this is
So sweet.
How much do we love that?
Kind people are my kind of people. Thank you for
Yes.
your kindness. Definitely a great sentiment for all year long. You know, telling people that. Did you hear that? Sorry.
Sounds like an animal.
Sounds like someone just got hit by a car. I don't know. That was weird.
They were probably fighting about parking spaces.
Or they're like, let me see them stamps. But definitely a big sentiment. It's pretty great. And then you could put this on that. This actually, if you just took some of this pattern paper, maybe did a couple layers and put this on top,
Yes.
die cut, you have a card.
And I might
Right.
even stamp this on one of those subtle polka dot papers
Oh, yeah,
and then put
or-
it on something like this because I love stamping black on like a light polka dot.
This would be great. You could cut this out in a bigger square or a rectangle, like your A2 size. Then gold heat emboss this on this paper.
That would be cute.
That would be
love
good.
that. That's a great idea, and that's very fall-ish. And again, we love how when Ricky first started working for Honeybee, I was like, I need those sentiment sets that have a die that cut it out because it just looks so tight and so clean. I love that.
Yeah, and it just makes it easy. I don't, fussy cutting a sentiment, like sometimes it's hit or miss. Like you can be like perfect one day and the next day you just want to burn your house down because you can't handle it.
And I like to fussy cut, but sometimes I'm in a hurry. And also I never fussy cut as good. So I throw half of them away because it isn't perfect.
Right.
So this works for me.
Definitely. All right, what's up next?
Okay, I'm in love with this. Does this go with it?
No.
No, this is different.
Separate, yeah.
Okay.
There should be dies for this.
Oh, there is, right there.
Okay.
I'm getting it disorganized. I want to watercolor that so bad. I just want to make a whole piece of paper with it.
Oh, I love that it has the flower with it. That's cute.
Yeah, and the little cut open.
That's cute.
Yeah, it's really cute. And this is, if you want to learn to watercolor, this is something really good to learn to watercolor on because these are big. Even the flower's big. You could do a whole piece of paper stamping out that flower and just practice and then use it for a card and it would be beautiful.
And I could definitely, who I can definitely see using this because they're all about teachers is Jennifer McGuire.
Oh, yeah.
Because she does a bunch of stuff for teachers and this is great.
And we
It's
should
pretty
honestly
good.
all be about teachers even if
Oh,
we don't have
for
kids
sure.
because they do so much for this world.
They are the backbone of our society.
Yes.
So, really great sentiments. Thanks for all you do. I couldn't have picked a better teacher, a better friend.
Oh, that's good. So they've got like the teacher, but they've also got, another sentiment in there.
You're awesome. I love you to the core.
Ooh.
You're awesome to the core. That's
good.
a pretty great one.
That's a good one. That's clever.
Oh, you know what would be cute on this? My parents used to say this all the time. Maybe it's a Southern thing. I'm not for sure. But they used to say you're rotten to the core. Like, when they spoil you.
I think
they'd be like, you're rotten to the core.
I think that's just a parent thing.
Oh,
if you
it's
have
just a
rotten
parent
kids.
thing.
Yeah, because my parents said that to me too.
Yeah.
But I don't think parents say that anymore, do they?
I don't know.
I feel like
Is that
parents-
what the cool kids say these days?
Yeah.
You're rotten to the core.
It's like a compliment. Yeah.
Right. They're like, that's right.
Work hard at it.
All right. Up next is, I think this goes with
something else. Okay, so
yeah,
let's
I'm not
wait
for
on
sure
that.
what's happening there.
Ooh, does that reminds me of the embossing folder they have that is like that.
I think it's relatively close, but it's also giving me, like, looking at it, it's giving me some, like, 3D
Yes.
situations.
I
here.
love pierced
What is this called?
stuff.
Fall Flourish cover plate.
That's cute.
I love
It
this.
almost looks like clover, or you could put little flowers in the middle of each of those,
So
or
cute.
pearls or something. I love
Definitely.
piercing. I just feel like it's timeless. I like stitching too, but I just feel like piercing's forever, It's always good. It's also, it doesn't...
Dare I say this? It's like
I'm scared.
It's like the touch of fancy of card making.
Oh, yeah.
Like if you want to make
yeah.
a background fancy, you do it with a piercing cover plate because it's just like, wow, you did that.
Yeah. And I feel like you could do something really clean and simple, really let that background show and just have a little something in the corner of the card.
Like this would be great if you just took this. All you'd have to do is use this piercing, put this apple here with the sentiment, and you
You're
have a
good.
card. Oh,
Yeah.
there you go. And you
Can't
have a
see what we're
card.
talking about.
So this apple on here with the sentiment, you're good. And maybe you could do a couple of these flowers and maybe put on like every other one or something. So I think that would be great.
Oh. And I love this new addition to Honeybee products. The embossing folders are so great.
If you wanted to make this a touch of fancy, you could run this through here.
Ooh.
And you would have a burlap piece of paper.
Oh, you'd actually make the texture.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
So,
I wouldn't have thought of that one. That's a good idea. This one's probably my favorite because look at all the texture in the leaves. And these little dots for filling in, the little gaps, just...
You know what I'm seeing on this right now?
What?
I'm seeing something you're getting me addicted to, which are sprays.
Yes.
Spraying this with different colors and embossing this.
The oxide sprays are so good. I just bought a couple because I hate buying. I get crazy and I buy them all.
How many?
Well, I bought a couple in the beginning. And by a couple, I mean 6. And now I'm up to about 10. And probably when I get home, I'm going to be up to all of them. Because I love them that much. They blend when they run together. They just... I'm obsessed. I love them so much. They're so good.
And I have some. I bought some. And I'm going to be using them soon. Yeah, so pay attention when you come to see that coming. Alrighty.
Okay, and another thing I really love is these layering stencils.
Oh, I don't think there's a picture of it. This is going to be a little hard, I think. You guys won't really be able to see this. There'll be a picture of it online when you go to purchase it.
It has a real botanical vibe to it, you know?
Definitely. And how many, let's see how many stencils are in this. I love stenciling. It makes coloring so much easier.
And it looks so good.
And I hope that they're clear.
Is there a stamp with it? Sometimes, no, this one doesn't have a stamp, yeah.
4, 5, 6. So there's 6 in here, which is awesome. But what I like about Honeybee is and I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but they're stenciling, or what is this called?
Autumn Delight. Oh,
so it tells you it's the small stems of the image.
Right.
And then the next one, it'll tell you like it's the Autumn Delight leaves. So it's the leaves that you're doing.
What I love with these is you can use like a water reactive ink and run that through it, and then just use your watercolor brush and paint it a little bit. It ends up looking totally watercolored in the end when you're done with it.
But you don't have to do that because you're an expert watercolorist right now. So
well, I still like doing that.
She's like, I didn't want to say anything.
Well,
but,
you know. All right, this next one's cool.
Is a whole set.
Yeah, we've got the stamp, stencil, and the die, which that die cuts out. I love it when it cuts out some of the inside pieces. Yeah. And then stenciling, you can get an ombre look with that. That's cute. This is really good. Yeah, this is really good. And again, it's good. This is an all-season sort of thing, you know? I mean, I would use that all year round and just switch up the colors, you know?
This would be great, too, because there's a sentiment on here. It says, give thanks with a grateful heart. Again, you could get this stenciled out, cut it out with a heart die, and it's kind of like cool. Or you can cut this out with it and put that on the top of a heart die. Yeah. It's pretty great.
I like the font on that too. I'm a fan of a good font, and Honeybee has really good fonts. This is another.
So Heartfelt Hello, matching dies for the sentiments. Oh my word, it's your birthday.
That's cute.
My favorite color is autumn. Pretty good. Autumn blessings.
Fall breeze and autumn leaves. Yes, that's cute.
Still falling for you.
Aww.
Pretty great ones.
That is
I like
pretty great. Oh, this is...
That goes with this, I think.
Okay, that's what this is. Oh, yeah, that makes sense, because this is Coffee Sentiments. We have the die here. I love the way the die cuts that out.
So this is an addition to the matchbook that came out in the last release with the little fisherman thing.
And before that, what was it? It was... Didn't we have it before that, or did it just come out with the fishing one? And this is the first edition.
Yeah, I think this is the first edition.
Okay. I love it that they do that, because you buy that box die, and then they're providing you with lots of different options to use that.
It's kind of cool. It's got coffee and some candy. And then also, let me dig through here real quick. There's a lovely layers that would be great for this. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
I didn't think of...
Oh, I forgot about that. I'm not going to say what it is, but I love it.
Where is...
Oh, my goodness.
Right here.
Oh, that's cute. Oh yeah.
So this is a lovely layers of different candies, and so you could put this in the matchbox. All this fits inside the box, so you could die cut a bunch of these and just kind of stick them in like they're like little pieces of candy. So
how cute is that Swedish fish?
I know, right? A gummy bear.
This is cool too because you could do just like Swedish fish where they're multicolored or they're like rainbow colors.
Mm-hmm. I love these coffee beans. Look how big they are.
Yeah, and even these little hearts. A lot of these would be cool on a lot of other cards just as an embellishment with other things, you know?
So, and this has the mini messages, which also cuts out of, if you guys remember the last release, has the mini message dies.
Oh, that's what that works for? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I love that too. Okay.
And then if you guys haven't seen that, they have, I think it's 9 dies, right? And they're all different lengths. So links that would fit the size of these. Oh, you guys can't see that. So they fit that. But,
love that.
But what I love most about it is each one of them are a different shape. So there's a rounded rectangle, there's a sharp rectangle, and then there's a banner.
Right.
And they all cut out, and they're the same length, so you can cut out pretty much any of these with whatever size or whatever shape you want.
Yeah. I love when companies do this because they're taking a product that they already put out that you may have purchased and giving you lots of different options to use it and making more stuff that works with that die that you already have. And I love, these are my favorite. A little short sentiment is kind of my favorite. I don't usually go for super big ones. So I'm pretty obsessed with this set.
And also with your cards, your showstoppers are usually the watercolor. So you don't want something that's big that's going to take over the image that you
never want to cut it down.
93 hours painting.
Yeah, I don't want to cut it down and I don't want to cover it up. You know, sometimes I'm like, no sentiment.
All right, so let's show this again, and then we'll move on to the next. So this is the Lovely Layers candy. This is the Matchbox candy and coffee set.
Tootsie Roll, candy corn, peppermints, coffee, jelly beans.
Marshmallow?
I don't know what that one is. Gummy worms.
What is the
It's not taffy.
No, it's the that stuff with egg whites. What are those called?
Oh, what is that called?
I can't remember what they're called.
I'm not really
meringue.
good with my candy.
Is it meringue, maybe?
Maybe.
We'll
have to ask.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this one.
And all this go with it.
Okay.
All that.
Oh, this. Oh, all. Yeah. Wow.
I know,
this
right?
is a cool set. Oh boy.
I know.
What? Okay, I'm excited. I'm not even gonna let you guys see it yet. Wow.
All right.
We can't even get it all in the frame. There's so much goodness here.
So this is called Bountiful Banner.
And this is a bountiful set. Look at what you get with this set.
It's amazing. And Melinda almost died because of this impression plate. Isn't that wonderful?
That is so insane. And this cuts out all these little pieces. I love it.
And then there's also, to make it easier to color, there's a stencil set.
That is so beautiful. I'm kind of speechless right now. I also love that this will cut out these sentiments and you can place them in the banner. You can layer that banner up, it looks like. There's a few different banner sizes, which is also really cool. Got some extra flowers.
Oh, you know what's great is these fit in this little banner and you put it on top of the bigger so you have like a border around the banner.
I love that. This is just blowing my mind. I'm absolutely obsessed with that.
I wonder if this could go through the better press.
Ooh, that's a video that you should try because it looks like it would. I'm gonna have to try that out. I bet you could foil it too.
Impressions Bountiful Banner.
That is so beautiful. I feel like I would just do that on its own.
Right? That's really pretty.
That's amazing. This is an incredible set. Honeybee does it again. Oh, and this is another, oh boy, oh, I'm so excited. This is another thing that I'm loving that they're doing. And the first set, I feel like it didn't come with a stencil, the one through the field, right? The clouds. But these stencils are really, and this is another one that I've been just doing the ink blending through it and then adding some water to it and making it look watercolored. And I just ink blend with my Distress inks through there. This one's really cute.
And I have to say, with these, I have not used these yet because they look like they're very fancy. And I just need to take my time and like play around with it to see exactly how it works. Now that Melinda told me what she does, then I may have to play around with that. But
And it makes watercoloring easy because the stencil shape is there. All you're doing is like paint by number sort of situation. You're just moving some water on the pigment. And because I did one for my husband, and he thought that I hand watercolored the whole thing, that I made it up. I was like, no, it was a stencil set.
and I think what I like, and maybe I'm seeing this wrong, but is there a frame around this? You see that?
Oh, maybe.
I think that would be
I think
nice.
they're maybe making it too so it lines up.
Oh,
because they really
easier.
are good at making
Yeah.
these things line up, because it can
That
be
would
very
make
frustrating if you do all that work and then
Right.
some part doesn't. These little details are just
They're really good.
like the bark in the tree and the leaves. It's just,
I like the little garden here.
yeah.
That's cool.
There's a lot that you can do with that. I love that. And we got the lovely layers this time. Should I pop out more than one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the vase,
Yeah,
right?
it's the wood base.
Is it open? Does it cut open?
think
That
you can-
little part right there so you can stick stuff inside of it?
I would probably.
That is cute.
It has a lid too, so I'm sure.
Oh, the lovely
Something.
layers. I really like the sizing this time. I really like the size of those mushrooms, which could go inside of this and around
Or
that.
grow outside of it too.
Oh yeah, you could even set it on a side and you could have the mushrooms growing off the log.
Or you could just cut and just have the caps coming out too. So it looks like it's growing on the side.
I love mushrooms. This is so cute. It's going to be popular for my friends. I
Then we
like
got
this
some
one a lot too.
gourds, some leaves.
Again, incredible details in there. Incredible.
Definitely.
I love this. I love the leaves. That's a good idea.
And then also, just like a reminder, sometimes with these, to get the details in the paper, depending on what die cutting machine you have, you might have to put a shim in for it to get the impression into the paper.
I've found that with the machine I have, I do have to do that. And it bothers me if I miss any of that gorgeous detail, because that does a lot of the work,
Right.
kind of saying what this is, you know.
And especially if you're a person that does like a lot of white space cards and you may not be coloring these, you need the detail to show when it's like on the cards.
Which I love that idea,
Yeah.
doing them in white, like those leaves, and just letting that gorgeous texture shine.
Or what I would even do for this is to cut these all out in white and then do gold splatter all over it. So that it just comes off of the... And actually, what I would also do with this is take that impression plate right here, make this the background, cut all of these out in white, do some splattering, maybe of different colors, like mustard or oranges, and just do a little bit of splatter, and then just place them on here with a sentiment. You could put that "Oh my gourd, it's your birthday" on there.
Yeah.
Super cute.
That's really cute.
I love that. "Oh my gourd."
I do too. Oh gosh, here's another really good one. That's super cool.
Lovely Layers barnwood fence. And what's cool is it looks like that you could probably connect these together and maybe make a little box if you want to do like a little gift box.
That's a good idea.
Totally cute.
You could put the mushrooms coming up with some gourds around there, just a little natural scene.
Oh yeah.
I like that these are the ones that go across, right?
The log.
But you could still kind of almost do something with that on its own. Make a whole background where those are just stacked across the whole piece of paper. These lovely layers. Okay. Another favorite.
Does this one have a...
Oh, does it have a layering guide?
I don't think. It may not have one. No, it didn't have one. It probably does have one. We just didn't get it.
Oh my gosh, I can't with that one. I need to quit seeing it because I don't want to give it away. But this is another thing I love. I love fall. I'm a fan of fall, and I love oak trees. I always have my whole life. I love acorns. Where I live, there's a lot of indigenous people and they collect acorns. This is going to be popular for my friends. It's going to be a popular one to give away. I have a fall baby coming, and I would definitely make that into a cute baby card for them. Because their theme is acorns for their little baby. So this is...
And I love that it comes with the little caps.
The little cap. That's perfect.
Because you can cut this all out in one color, which would be like a darker color, and the caps are usually lighter than the acorn, right?
Right. That's
So
cute.
definitely
That's
cute.
really cute. And again, the texture on the bark and everything is just, it's so beautiful. I just can't even get over it. And I love the size of it. It reminds me of the ones that came out in the spring, the magnolia and that. Another little apple theme thing.
Apple barrel. Super cute. And I love that everything's all separate. I like that. That's cool.
Well, because that's usually metal, right? The band that goes on it. The little apples, like I want to make a piece of background paper with just apples on it.
Right.
That's
Totally
really
cute.
cute. And I love the flower and the little leaves. Just...
That's the middle of the flower, right?
Yes. And then, oh, that's
These are
the stem.
stems. Super cute.
And you could put a little leaf on it. That is so cute. I love it. That's fun.
Have you ever gone bobbing for apples?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very irritating.
It like hurts your nose because like you suck water up in your nose and it's like,
and
is
also,
it worth it? No.
How many faces were in that bucket of water?
Oh, pre-COVID, just stir that around.
Well, not a super germaphobe, but it just... I hope everybody washed their face and brushed their teeth before they did that.
They didn't. They did not. I can guarantee you.
Oh, this is cool too.
That has a layering guide.
Oh, does it?
That one right here.
Oh, okay. Ooh, okay. We love the layering guides that Honeybee gives out. Like, it's really helpful. Oh, this is the dianthus, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like a carnation. It's in the carnation family, I think. This is beautiful. I like it. That's a cool cluster. You know what I like about these too is you don't have to use this part. If you want to just do a little cluster of flowers, you can just layer up the flowers.
But look what they've done. I believe I'm seeing this right. This is all one die. You cut each one into 3 different colors, and then you choose the pieces and then put them together.
Okay, that's a major
I like that.
convenience.
Because in previous versions, like I believe some of the other ones where we had a lot of die cuts, you kind of had to like pre-plan which pieces you were die cutting. So if this is what I'm thinking, they have put the pieces together in one die. You do it all in one color, and then you separate them to make the flowers. And
Also,
I'll have to test this.
If you're a messy crafter like me, these little tiny pieces in there, someone's gonna, like, you're gonna hear, we all know the sound of a die hitting the floor.
Ding,
strikes
ding, ding.
fear into everyone's heart.
Gone.
You may never find it again. Although I did see someone with a long magnet on a pole. Cindy, my friend that does craft camp, has it, and I dropped one there, and there's a lot of stuff there. I thought I would never find it. I think that's something I need. But this is great.
Yeah, totally.
I love it.
And shout out to Cindy. Hey, Cindy.
Yeah, hi, Cindy.
Alrighty.
That is
very pretty.
Game changer. Yeah.
Love it.
And the leaves, yeah, that's okay.
Okay. All right, hold on.
I'm so excited about this one. I love it so much. When I saw it, like, I legit got like a little bit weepy because this is my thing. I like flowers, and I like this next thing that's about to come
I
up.
messaged Melinda. I was like, girl.
Did you see? And I was like, I did.
She teared up.
I'm obsessed. So good. Okay,
Are
you ready?
To show them?
Yes.
Here we go.
Birds.
Adorable.
And
quails.
They're quail, but quail and partridge are the
Right.
same. So this is like multi-season too. It is so cute.
Oh. Here they are nesting, and remember a few releases ago they had the nest come out with the birds.
Oh, good idea.
And with the little eggs.
Oh, good idea. Oh, this is so cute. I love it so much. I'm absolutely obsessed. Of course, Honeybee gets all those little details.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to know exactly what this is. Where I live, we have a lot of quail. They're a big part of where we live. And again, this is going to be something I can give to everybody. So cute. I love it so much. I can
You could have
hardly
them
stand
standing
it.
on the acorn, the maple.
Oh, yeah.
That would be nice.
Yeah, or even the scene, you could have them like where there's that whole like field scene and the quail are off to the corner of it. And even though they're a little bigger, it's like you're looking at the quail
Like
first,
close.
and that scene is off in the background.
For sure.
Honeybee coordinates their stuff really, really good. This is another cute thing that they've been doing that I've been loving is these houses and the barn.
The barn is freaking cute. Look at the haystack.
Oh my gosh.
That is adorable.
Okay, and that tractor is pretty cute too. I can see that. I have a family that I clean for, and the little boy is obsessed with tractors, and I already know I'm going to make him a card with a tractor on it.
And also what's great about these layering dies is it has these QR codes here, so you can scan the QR code and it will take you to the place on the page where you can either see videos or inspiration of these cards.
Oh, that's
so
nice.
It's always nice. And I'm not for sure, no, not everything has a QR code, but the layering die or the layering guides will usually have the QR code.
That's pretty great. And that's just super helpful for me because I like them. They're kind of like putting together it's like paper dolls or something, you know. It's just really fun. This is great. My family, I come from a family of farmers. I think that this would be super popular with my family.
Fence. That's cute.
Yeah, really cute. Oh, and another beautiful. I love the size of this lovely layers a lot. It's a little bit smaller.
And this is also, is this the Queen Anne lace?
I think so.
So a few releases ago, they had a bigger set of Queen Anne's lace, and it was big. But I like this size too because this is really good to go behind flowers or sentiments. Like you can add some additional of these to. There's that set.
I like these little pieces of wheat. That is super cool. I could see that.
Like using this, and then if you wanted to make it a little bit more 3D, you could tuck some of these behind a sentiment or behind this.
Good idea.
You can add a little bit of the wheat to it, so I think that would be good.
Yeah, this is going to be great filler, or just you can make a whole bouquet on a card with this. That is just, I really love the sizing of that.
You can put this behind all the gourds that you did.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Oh, some of the wheat with the gourds would be perfect. Good idea. I love it.
What is this, a dandelion maybe?
It might be.
These guys?
It does look like a dandelion.
So, perfect. Great.
Love it. And this one's really cute, too.
Oh, the wagon with the hay. That's cute.
I like the way they broke it all down, and I watched Kelly's video where she used this, and it was just really cute. I just liked this goes on. There's one that goes up here on the top. This one goes in the center, and this one goes on the bottom. Mm-hmm. This would be really cute with some mushrooms around it, or the gourds around it, and even just the wheels. Like you could do one of the wheels with some gourds or something around it. Oh, this is the baling that goes around it. Oh, they think of everything. It's amazing. This is really cute, and so many things can go inside this. This is another one. It could be more seasonal. You could put the apples in there. You could.
And I think some of the things from the what was that? The farmer's cart, the farmer's market cart. Mm-hmm. Remember some of the items that were in there that could probably go. I don't know if they would. The size, it might be a little bit too small for this guy. But
it's fun to get this stuff out and
play around
see
with
what
it
you have
and totally
cut a bunch of stuff out. If it doesn't work, save it for later.
Or throw it in your
save it forever
your wood
for the
burning
rest of your
paper
life.
pad, and then when you go to burn it, you're like, no.
Although what I do when I die cut a bunch of things out and I don't want to throw them away, but I'm not going to use them, is I've been putting them in sleeves or envelopes, and then I take them to the Head Start, and the preschool kids love stuff like that, and they just want to glue stuff down, and so it's already cut out. Sometimes it's colored, so
they want to glue stuff down, they want to taste the glue, they want to smell the glue,
they want to eat the paper,
because there's always that one kid in class that ate the glue stick.
And one family got into card making because they got my little scraps, and they were like, the mom got obsessed, and then she came over to my house. I gave her some D-stash stuff. I gave her an old die cut machine that I have, and now that
Totally
it's like their
obsessed.
family thing that she does with her kids, and
Fun.
that made me so happy.
All right, let's go down.
Okay, another cool lovely. They really went for it on the lovely layers with this. Oh, this is the one you could do the gourds around, some wheat behind it. It almost looks like a lemon too.
That
Or an orange. Yeah.
You could also make a wreath out of this with all those different.
Ooh, I love that idea. Or
With
even
this, you can make a wreath out of the stuff that's in here.
Yeah, that's cute.
That would be cute. And then just put one of those little sentiments that go across the side, the middle.
This is pretty versatile, actually. There's a lot. I even like this. If I was going to do a wreath, I like it when you just put a little cluster of flowers here and one little one up here. This would be really beautiful for that. A lot of fun. And when Honeybee has a lot of flowers that you could use for that. Or even just the little tops there would be nice. I'm sure the team is going to blow our minds with the stuff, you know. And these, I absolutely love these that they're coming out with. They're so good. The detailing, again, is incredible. We've got some piercing. We've got a little bit of flowers.
We must have some sentiments that fit in here. They must be in one of the stamp sets that we just didn't
notice it. Yeah,
so there
they
must
make
be some
everything
sentiments
coordinate.
that fit in here.
But these I'm really loving these. Really, really loving them. I just think they're so beautiful. They're some of the best on them out there on the market, in my opinion, with all the detailing. They stack together. You can do them separately. It's just kind of endless possibilities with these things. I just am really, really loving them.
Yeah, and I think this is the third one that they come out with, or fourth one.
I think it's a fourth one.
The Adventure Awaits one was really nice.
I have loved every single one of these, and when they came out with the first one, I was so excited, and I was hoping and praying that they came out with more, and I'm so glad they did.
And they keep going.
You guys are doing a good job, Honeybee.
Yes.
We're loving it.
So that's everything from this release. I think it's going to be a lot of cool stuff that you can make with it. Make sure you leave us a comment down below and let us know which one's your favorite, and maybe give us some ideas of what you would like to see.
Give us some ideas so that we...
Because, you know, we're on design teams, but sometimes we don't have ideas, and we suffer the same way that you guys do.
Or I just feel idea'd out, you know, and I just... But that's why I FaceTime with Ricky, and then I just have him tell me how to make the card. And then I make the card, and then I take all the credit for it.
And then she slaps her name on it.
And when people say, I love your card, I'm like, thank you.
And I'm like, oh, I love
really
my
hard
card.
on it.
I love my card. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. The products will be linked below in the description. Also, make sure you leave us some comments. Tell us how much... that you love us together. We don't get to do this very often because we live on separate coasts. Well, I don't even live on a coast. Well, I do. The coast of the lake.
Yeah.
I live on a lake.
It feels like the ocean when you walk by that lake.
Right.
I kept telling Ricky, it smells like the ocean. I know it's not the ocean, but like I'm seeing those waves and my brain says, ocean, you smell the ocean.
Right.
It's beautiful here.
It's kind of crazy. But we get to see each other in person once or twice a year usually.
Yeah.
So if we lived closer, we would totally be banging out this YouTube channel.
Fun.
It would be crazy. We would be like at 400 million followers, I'm sure.
And it's fun for me to kind of tap in and try this because I've been wanting to try YouTube videos and I'm nervous, but
yeah,
Ricky's kind of my support system.
She's going to get my old camera. She's going to get my old camera.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try to get her set up for that so she can try to start doing some YouTube videos.
Super exciting.
And I'm going to help her try to learn how to edit and all that great stuff.
And by helper, he's going to edit it and post it and
Ricky,
do everything for me.
Yeah. Can you do the voiceover too? Like,
It'll be a little weird. Yeah,
is
it just
weird
got
compared
deeper.
to your hands.
I have a cold. Sorry.
Do you have a cold? Your voice is so light.
Thanks a lot, you guys.
Thank you so much. Make sure you head over to Honeybee Stamps. Check out all of their good releases, and we hope to see you soon. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.